Can you ride with me for a minute?
All right, so he has some background vocals. Let me see this other one.
For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with you.
So the first thing I like to do if I'm mixing in the backgrounds is
so make it sound like it's in the back, right?
That's the key, cause like
you gotta change
the highs
the way
low.
it sounds, so it can sound different from the main vocal.
The highs.
So how do I do that? I feel like we gone over this twice already, so you should know. No, not auto tune. That's pitch. EQ is one of them.
Compressor, right? Two.
Yeah, not so much. Not as important.
I remember you.
EQ is one of them, but you definitely need one of these things for sure for it to sound in the background, and it doesn't have it right now at all.
Reverb.
Oh.
Gotta have reverb on the background vocal, man, for you to place it back there.
I remember we was doing something with the
Reverb is just the sound of something in a space.
we was taking.
If you don't have any reverb, it's just dry.
Right, we was taking out the highs and lows on some background.
Yeah.
One time?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah.
That's a further proximity effect.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But first thing I would do that's gonna instantly kind of place it for you is reverb for sure. So let's just solo both of these.
If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with.
So they're kind of like, he's kind of emphasizing certain words or whatever. So I'm going to try, I want to give them a different reverb too. Don't put your background vocals and your lead vocal in the same
They have different
reverb.
sounds, right?
Yeah, give them a different sound. See, you actually learning, bro.
I know. I was like, dang, you learned more than me.
I have to.
I mean, he been locked in though. He been locked in.
You come every day, right? So,
Yeah,
So
my fucking job.
I slapped this.
I gotta be here, man.
Because you
Can't call off his shit.
Let's throw this on here.
Ride with me for a minute.
So this reverb, I put it directly on the background vocal. We could set up another like auxiliary track and have a secondary reverb. We still may do that, but this reverb is dope to put on certain tracks because I can dial in how much early reflections I want.
Yeah.
Early reflections is the one part of a reverb that tells you distance, like really quickly. Like it tells you where in this thing is, where a sound is.
You take it like this is like yeah.
Here's the distance. So check this out. We'll keep the early reflections on. Let's just solo the background vocal here. Check this
So
out.
early reflection will make it sound like what, closer or farther?
It just depends on how much you use. Okay. The more early reflection that you use, the more like in the room or in the space, the thing will sound. The less of it you use, the more upfront it will sound. Check it out.
For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with you.
See what I'm saying?
For a minute.
So this is cool because you got to envision the sound when you're mixing. So when you're listening to this track, right?
So when you bring it closer, that's more? Right.
I'm gonna show you, hold on. When you listen to this track, right?
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke.
You're creating a stage when you mix. Meaning like, you gotta envision where it sounds like this background vocal would fit in the mix.
For a minute.
Does it sound like it would fit there or here?
For a minute, probably to the end.
Or you can make this even huger.
For a minute, probably to the end.
See how much further back that sounds?
For a minute, probably to
That's
the
close.
end.
So where does it sound like it would fit in the mix?
For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with
A
you.
little more?
For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with you.
Right there.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it there because I'm gonna show you something. So he definitely sounds like he's in the room,
For a
right?
minute, probably to.
It definitely sounds washed and like he's in a room. So now you can go here and dial in the exact amount that you want.
For a minute.
That's dry.
For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with you.
So I generally go somewhere around there. I generally mix in just enough so I hear it. I don't want to like, I don't want to fully just hear the sound of the room. Like I want to hear him in the room.
Yeah.
So,
For a minute.
you know what I'm saying? Versus,
For a minute.
that's like the room.
Yeah, tight shit.
So,
For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with you. For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with you.
any of that is decent. And then we can give him some reverb too. So that was just the early reflection part. Now we can give him some reverb too.
For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with you.
So reverb gives you the depth. Reverb tells you how big the space is, like how deep it is. That's the best way I could describe it. So like if I were to increase this like crazy, the decay time.
For a minute.
that makes you think like this space is huge, right?
Yeah.
Like, right? Versus like if it's tight,
For a minute.
that's it's a smaller space, right?
It's
What's
not
up?
like a church. Is there like a
That right there.
Oh yeah.
Just make the decay time huge.
Oh.
You can, and it'll sound more like
So
a
like the
church.
upper you go is like the more spaced up there is
Yeah.
versus like the lower would be like a
Basically, like bigger the
closer.
room type of shit.
Exactly. So, envision, where does this vocal need to be? Let's hear the track first with vocal dry.
For a minute, probably to the end, and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning.
All right, now let's solo it and find where we need to put it.
For a minute, probably to the end.
Does it need a bigger space?
For a minute,
It's pretty tight.
for a
little
minute,
bit.
probably to the end, and when I'm with you.
Yeah, like that's
Somewhere here, yeah? So that's how you figure out how to place your anything, but in this case, the background vocal.
Yeah.
Probably to the
And
end.
then we can blend in the reverb.
For a minute, probably to the end, and when I'm with you. For a minute, probably to the end. And
Same thing like how you was blending in the reverb on the sends. You just want to do enough till you kind of feel it.
Yeah.
You don't want it to completely just create the sound.
for a minute, probably to the end, and when I'm with you.
So that's gonna blend. Something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Firmament now, you an astronaut now. Got me falling for your love, no, it ain't no backing out.
So now, if I were to bypass this, the reverb, listen to the difference.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end, and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me.
Where this is now gonna give you a more clear picture of where that vocal is sitting.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end, and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament.
It's just like, once you get Pro Tools, bro, like I encourage you just to like sit there and do stuff like this. Close your eyes. You guys ever listen to music and just like close your eyes at night, you sleeping, and you can just envision, you can see like the band or the artist or whatever, like in the concert hall or whatever it is.
I can't do that no more now. I don't smoke or drink.
Yeah, when I be fitted,
You don't gotta smoke to.
No,
That's the only time I can
when you
sit
be fitted,
and
you
close
hear
my
that
eyes.
shit, like, you hear everything in that motherfucker.
You could do that right now. Yeah.
Dang. Woo. Hell yeah. Who that, Beyonce, man?
You groovy, bro. You can do that now, bro. You know, you don't gotta be fading.
When I slide in, cannonball, I might do a backflip when I dive in. I'm asking.
So we got two, right? Two of those background vocals. So I'm gonna just copy the same thing over. Let's solo these two backgrounds.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end, and I'm with you.
So right now they're both in the same reverb, but they're both coming up the center. So if we want to create more separation, which is key,
Juke to the right.
yeah, put one slightly to the left.
To the left.
Exactly. So you can use this S1 imagery, not the PS22, whatever they talking about. Use this S1 imagery. Right now we have it on the top one. I can put this one a little bit left, and then I'm gonna put it copy to the bottom and put the other one a little bit to the right. And you're gonna hear everything just kind of open up a little bit more.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end, and I'm with you.
Already, you know what I'm saying? So that's just slightly to the left, and then we can literally like see these numbers, 6, 19, negative 19.5, just reverse it. So this would be positive 19.5, so it's balanced. And then this would be negative 6.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably end, and I'm with you. Took you past the firmament, now you an astronaut now. For your love, now it ain't no backing out.
Yeah, that's just all.
So now it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with the metering in this session. This session has been weird. Because everything is showing that like things will be like clipping or whatever and in the red, but it's not sounding that way at all. Anyways,
You an astronaut now. Got me falling for your love, now it ain't no backing out.
so already we're creating so much more space. One thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna set up a bigger reverb. Yeah, except you call that E-verb. Put an R on that.
That's a different one. It's the E-verb.
It's an E-verb. What you know about that E-verb? Throw a reverb on there. Let's do. We want it to sound different than the other one. I think on the other one we used the Manny verb. So honestly, we could use anything else. Actually, let's do lustrous plates. That one I've been messing with hard lately. All right, so make sure the dry wet is 100% wet, which it is. No, you're good. It's all, you want 100% wet because we're gonna send the vocals to this. So now, here's the two background vocals. Actually, color code these for me. So click this one.
Click it.
Yep. Hold shift and click this one as well. So you select it. Select both. Click on the color and give them a different color because these are background vocals. Double click. Give it a anything else. All right, that's cool. And then close out of that. All right, and then on both of these, send a little bit of these vocals to the plates that you just set up. It's at the bottom right there. And then yeah, give some reverb to it.
Spin it when I'm with you.
You want to hear that tail more. Keep going. You want them to sound ethereal.
When I slide in,
What's better?
do a backflip when I dive in.
So if you want to hear how the difference in the feeling, bypass the plugin and play the track and then put it in to hear the difference. So
For your love, no, it ain't no backing
as before, right?
When I slide in, I'ma do a backflip when
More open. All right, so copy this plugin up top.
I'll do that.
Hold Option and drag it up top to the A. Yep. All right, cool. And then take it off solo. All right, let's hear how this sounds.
some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me.
All right, so let me break this down so it's not confusing. The first reverb was to give them that dimension in the back, right? This reverb now is more so just for the sound and the vibe. This plates that we just did. So here's before the plates. Like if you were to mute the plate reverb, I just muted the bus. So if you were muted, check it out.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with you. Ain't no.
It's fine, but this is more of a vibe with that play reverb you just put in.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with you. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you an astronaut now.
You can make this even more of a vibe. This is just for the vibe.
Yeah.
Like something that just sounds cool. You can make, put this damper up. That's just gonna make, it's basically the same thing as the decay. It's gonna make it go longer.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with you. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you.
It's cool. Sometimes you can play with the EQ on the reverb itself to make it sound a certain way. So sometimes I like to boost the high end. Like check this out.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with you. Ain't no.
A little bit cleaner.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with you. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you an astronaut now.
Yeah, sick. So the cool thing about mixing your backgrounds like that is as long as they're recorded decently well, bro, we didn't even put no compression, no EQ, no nothing, and it already sounds smooth. You know what I mean? Like, simple. Hey, I hope you found this video helpful and valuable. If you enjoyed this short lesson, you can watch the remaining full mixing session right here to learn all the remaining steps. Let me know what your greatest takeaway was for this video, and thank you again for tuning in. Keep creative and see you soon.